When do I try to lick him?
Give him a kiss. Give him a tongue kiss.
Tongue
Kiss
first.
him on the mouth.
Tongue first.
I'm going to kiss you on your hot mouth.
Oh, wow.
You like this?
I like the teamwork.
Right. That's the thing is that, despite the flaws of Beavis and Butthead, they love each other. They're inseparable.
Yeah, their antics are a mirror of society and disaffected suburban youth, but their friendship is genuine.
Right.
You know. That's never under anybody's... I don't think anybody thinks of them as anything but best friends. They don't even get... They're like, oh, do you think they're a couple? Like, I don't really even think they're a couple. You know?
No, they're just some dudes.
I do... It does kind of annoy me sometimes when anytime best friends are depicted in media, people are like, does that mean they're lovers? It's like, see, this perpetuates toxic masculine crap and homophobia just as much because guys can have friends.
Well, eventually you and I...
Just friends, you know?
Eventually, it hasn't happened yet, but someday you're going to betray me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to betray me. There's going to be a falling out. And we're going to have one of those videos on YouTube where we announce that we're having separate channels.
Oh, no.
You know, that's what's going to happen.
What's your channel going to be called?
I don't know.
Because I control this channel. I have all the login information for this.
You do.
So,
you got to make your own stuff, though, because I'm the one with all the stuff.
Look, I'm not saying it's going to be easy.
What we're
I
doing,
have only the name. That's all I have.
The key to a successful relationship is to hold your partner hostage.
That and anal.
Highland High School. Get ready, dude.
The important thing is that it should be transactional.
Absolutely. Without question.
Keep a tally. Always remember slights against you and bring them up later in conversation.
I'll never forget. I'll never forget what you did on Thanksgiving '98.
Right.
And how you embarrassed me.
That was your personal 9/11. That's why you never forget.
Got him.
All right,
Mind the balls.
But before we break up, introduce the show.
Sure. Welcome back to Watson and James Don't Play. My name is Butthead.
I guess that makes me Beavis.
Obviously, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
Just the way they are. I'm Butthead, you're Beavis.
Okay. All right.
What sucks, though, is that one of us has to be called Butthead. That's not great.
What are you looking at, Butthead? Yeah, just sprinkle in some Biff in here, too.
A healthy amount of Biff.
Healthy Biff tannin dose. I know, we're just going to be chuckling to ourselves like Beavis and Butthead just from seeing them on screen. You want to watch a Soul Asylum video?
Yes. Come on. I'm already doing it. We can't play anything from the Beavis and Butthead show because the entire Beavis and Butthead show is just copyrighted music.
Yeah.
And YouTube's like, we actually decided to end your channel. It's not just a strike this time.
You've been nuked from orbit.
Okay, we saw that really long clip you used last time. You thought I wouldn't know.
YouTube did not like how long you showed Sting.
Sting's perceived penis.
It's not. It's a cod piece.
Yeah, but it's perceived because that little situation was last minute.
You know what? Put it up again.
The whole thing.
Look at him.
God,
yeah. I don't want to be paid for this channel. I want to see this.
I want to see Sting's dick. And Sting wants me to see his dick, obviously.
Sting's fine with it. I'm fine with it. Get out of quit being a middleman.
Get out of my way, Google.
Get out of my way, Google.
I got to pick up this bat. Oh, yeah. Awesome.
That was awesome.
Hell yeah.
Okay, this is...
You're right. We are just chuckling to each other.
This is a stupid question.
Is this a game?
Is this
Barely.
a two-player game?
It is. Yeah. If I wasn't a piece of shit and I had two controllers
did you just hit
up.
Daria? You just hit Daria.
She was in the way.
Well,
you think Butthead's not going to hit Daria? You think Butthead's going to respect women?
That's it. She's spinning off to her own show.
What's with the kid on the floor belly flopping?
So you can use your ground attack.
Yeah, Beavis and Butthead have an awkward relationship with the fair sex, right? Is that fair?
I mean, they try. They try,
but they
get
suck.
nowhere. But that's how they are with everybody.
Are they disrespectful, though, like I just implied? Maybe a little?
I think they're simplistic.
Sure.
They don't get much past, let's go try to find some chicks.
Right.
Some chicks to do what with? I don't even think they really know. seeing boobs would be cool.
I'm like a dog chasing a car.
But
I
yeah,
wouldn't know what
it's
to do if I
literally
caught
that.
one.
They would have to have some experience to even know what they want.
Sure, once they're there, it's just awkward.
I think there has been a couple of situations too where they have been in scenarios and just giggled.
Do you think they would pull out, similar to how Harry Potter did, a pre-stretched condom?
Or a Patronus charm.
Right.
Wait,
What am I talking about?
what are you talking
You'll
about?
have to you have to watch the episode to see what I put in.
You've unravelled it. Ready for action.
Oh, ew.
It's not just a random thing either. It's
It's got to be specific.
I think it's Ricky Gervais adjacent,
Okay.
but I don't know exactly what it's from. I know that after Harry Potter, or maybe even somewhat during Harry Potter,
Yeah, because it was like a decade of movies.
yeah, somewhat during Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe was already flexing his deep pockets. Like he had Harry Potter money.
He's got fuck you money.
Yeah, he can do anything he wants.
And
he
we
can
all
take
love
any
him for it.
He can take any role he wants, and good for him. And there was some kind of role where he was in a Ricky Gervais project.
Well,
They're in a diner. I don't know what's happening.
is it extras?
He's dressed as maybe. He's
That's
dressed
the one
as
with the revolving guest stars of like movie stars.
yeah. He's dressed as a Boy Scout, and he's talking about getting with an older woman. And
Hell
he pulls out a pre-stretched condom,
Now you say pre-stretched.
unraveled. How about that?
Yeah. What are we?
An unraveled condom.
Describe it to me.
You already saw
It's
it.
not yarn. It's not unraveled.
Like he took a condom out of the package and just pulled it out to where it's at its full length. You know?
Yeah, I'm just letting it marinate in my brain. That image. It's not great. I don't love it.
It's fucked up.
That's why I raw dog, frankly.
Hell yeah. Take
Sure,
that.
you got to take a few extra steps and you know make sure everything's cool, but like it's so much better.
You talk to your mother with that mouth?
No, but I do this to your mother with this mouth.
Hell yeah. Am I done? Can I go? All right, I can
Seems
go.
like you should go. Yeah.
Everyone is get ready, dude. For what? For what?
Get ready, dude.
Oh, awesome. Oh, cool.
We should practice not moving our mouths when we talk, so we can sound more like Beavis and Butthead.
I'm trying.
Yeah, Butthead. It's better. It does get closer.
Did Mike Judge voice Beavis and Butthead?
Mm-hmm.
He did both of them?
Yeah.
What a guy. What a cool guy.
Yeah, he's the man. Speaking of having fuck you money, he's got fuck you money.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks to Beavis and Butthead, but I think more so thanks to King of the Hill.
King of the
Hills-
Hill cemented it. Yeah.
Yeah, King of the Hill's like, this is Mike Judge.
Yeah.
And this is what allows you to do projects like Office Space and, you know, some of your more creative outlets.
Yeah.
Not to say Beavis and Butthead and King of the Hill aren't creative outlets. Obviously they are, but you know what I mean.
From what I hear, like actors and people that have worked with him say that he's got basically like Prince style. He's got a vault of material.
Okay. I could see that.
That's just like in various stages, you know. But he does a lot of things. He does animation, he does live action, he does music, he does, you know, he's got a lot of interests.
Yeah, you go to Mike Judge's house and he's like, "Do you want to see the wine cellar?" You go down there, it's just a recording studio.
Yeah.
No wine, but he calls it the wine cellar for tax purposes.
WHINE.
Zing.
You get it?
I get it.
All right.
Wine.
Fine.
Now say Cool Whip. Cool Whip.
Get ready, dude.
Every time you got to get ready, dude.
Hey, get ready.
Are you ready?
Whoa. Some horseplay in this locker room.
Don't worry, I have a bat with a boxing glove on the end of it.
How does that high schooler have 2 sleeves of tattoos?
How indeed. It's inner city, you know, it's rough.
In the night. It's not inner city. It's suburban Texas.
I know. It's inner Texas.
I haven't seen one person of color yet.
So this part, I was stumped. There's an ability that they can do, and it's this button. It's the A button, and it flings over one of your pals,
And you can
whoever
turn it
you're
off for the other one, yeah.
And I haven't
get it.
shown you this yet, but you can actually hit select and play as Beavis instead of
Oh.
Butthead. It's awesome.
That mechanic reminds me a lot of the game Unravel 2. Have you played that, where you play as a little yarn person?
A little bit, yeah. I'm
It's
familiar.
same thing. You can get together and switch between them and like combine to be one character for a little while, that kind of thing.
That reminds me of a game that was Sony really tried to make happen. They really wanted it to be like a Mario thing. It was Little Big Planet on PlayStation 3.
Oh yeah, they hit Little Big Planet hard with the advertising. I remember it being advertised everywhere when it came out. And I bought into it a little bit. I kind of was hyped for the game. I never really played it much, though.
Right.
I didn't have a PlayStation at the time.
I got a PS3 a couple years into the life cycle. What pushed me over the edge to buy a PS3 was Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut on Blu-ray.
Ooh.
That got me to buy a PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
And turns out that there were also some really good games on PS3.
PS3's got a good catalog.
I bought the PS3 because I wanted a Blu-ray player, but I also didn't want just a Blu-ray player. I was like, I might as well spend a little extra money and get a PS3.
What did PS3 compete with? Did it compete with
360 and Nintendo Wii.
I was going to say, I feel like I was on the Wii at that point.
Okay, sure.
I was playing like the Hulk on Wii.
Yeah.
Rock Band.
Yeah, we have
the sports, obviously, that everybody played.
We have Guitar Hero World Tour on Nintendo Wii. We'll fire that bitch up occasionally and be like, "Wow, this looks horrible."
Just horrible. Fun though.
Fun, but terrible.
Little plastic baby guitars took over the country.
Tough to look at.
It was a crazy time.
This is a crazy time in current events. We're not going to talk about them, but I think at this time, now is the time to release Guitar Hero 6. I think
now
it would
that's
be
what
called.
I call Guitar Hero.
Yeah, right. Something.
Something.
I need something. I need some kind of joy in my life because it's bleak out there. So what I've been doing is I'm going to hand you this controller, and you're going to play the game. For therapeutic reasons, I've restarted my list.
Okay.
I'm back to the list. I'm back on my list shit.
I love it. The rant list is what you're
Right.
talking about. You're talking about a list of things that have been grinding your fucking gears this week. Oh, I'm stoked for this.
Yeah, I got...
Because you're a curmudgeon a good deal of the time, and I'll see you at work, and every once in a while you'll just kind of walk by and say something, and we don't get a good chance to talk about it. So
No,
I'm
because we're
glad that
busy.
you're still, jotting it down so we can still get to it. Oh, it's like a boss fight.
This first one, I think we may have talked about it, but even if we have, I'll always talk about it because something someone said to me at work changed my perspective on it a little bit. There's a younger guy at work now.
Yeah.
A member of Gen Z, and he offers me a perspective that I appreciate.
Look, it's invaluable to hear from young people on especially on a one-to-one basis.
Right.
Where you can actually have a real conversation with somebody.
The thing I wrote down was I've been watching compilations of Pentecostal and Pentecostal adjacent people being filled with the Holy Ghost. And I don't know.
Do you put emphasis on holy or ghost? The Holy Ghost?
The Holy Ghost? Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost.
Holy Ghost.
Holy Ghost.
You're like, Holy Ghost. Mary Swanson. Oh, it was way off.
In 3 persons, you cuck. Anyway.
God in 3 persons was a Trinity. All right, 'tis the season.
So, it's crazy because all these people kind of do the same thing. They've never really met each other, but within that denomination, there's kind of a playbook on how you're supposed to act.
There is
When you're in the-
obviously kind of a playbook, yeah. For these are the moves.
Yeah,
You know?
this is really a lot of
I'm trying
really
to get the hang of the fishing.
really big guys in shiny suits kind of shuffling.
I did not get the hang of the fishing.
I don't know what that's about. You're in
It was like a
uncharted-
mini game.
Oh, okay. You're in uncharted territory.
Yeah.
I didn't know that there'd be anything besides just walk to the right, hit people with my glove bat.
So other than your childhood trauma, why were you looking up these videos?
Oh, so I said to we were talking about kind of our background and our upbringing at work, delicately, because again, it's at work. You don't want to say anything that, I don't want to offend anyone on purpose.
Sure.
It's not, I'm not
My
into
goal
that.
is not to be provocative and create a weird work environment.
No, not at all. So I brought up that I grew up in that, and I was like, yeah, it didn't really take for me. And he's like, no, it took, just not the way you think it did.
Not the way your parents maybe wanted it to. Maybe not the way the church intended, but it's in there.
This is like 10 a.m. We still got...
Yeah, you're just at work at 10 a.m.
I'm just at work at 10 a.m., and my mind is blown on a Thursday morning.
You're like, oh yeah, I guess technically it did take.
Yeah, like it took. It just didn't take the way that I kind of expected it to. It made me, like you said, curmudgeony and bitter towards the whole thing.
Cynical, I
The
think,
whole-
is a good word for us.
Yeah.
We just tend to be a little more skeptical about any of those claims because, yeah, that was some of the crap that we were exposed to.
I don't like fanaticism, you know?
I am instantly skeptical
Whether that's,
of fanaticism.
Star
yeah.
Wars related or religion related, it's not great. It's not great being the ultra fan.
Yeah, I always feel like I'm being duped. Like, okay, yeah. It's great. Now tell me the catch. Tell me the downside. Give me a balanced reporting of it, not just your praise.
Right.
Whatever the thing is, like you said, whether it's a new shake flavor at McDonald's or a new Afterlife pitch.
So that's what did my it's done my algorithm in on YouTube. Now I'm getting all these suggestions to be like, these people handle snakes and don't die, or that kind of stuff.
I was gonna say it only takes a couple before that's like all it shows you.
He's like, do you want to see more?
Can I get on these bikes.
I want to see more for the same reason that I don't look away at a car wreck. Same vibe.
There's a morbid curiosity to
like, what happened? Let's look at it. Okay.
Plus, I think there's a weird tendency to think, oh, I'm out of that. Does that still even go on? Like, oh, I guess they're still at it here, huh?
Uh-huh.
Still doing the same thing they've been doing.
So that was the first thing I had on my list. When I was a kid, this is still kid related because that's all we do. We're just revisiting.
Rants and nostalgia.
Rants and nostalgia every week. When I was a kid, there was like an R.L. Stine mythos. So there was this. In 2nd and 3rd grade, there was this like...
get ready, dude.
Dude?
Dude? Get ready.
Are you ready? There was this idea that R.L. Stine wasn't a real person. He was some kind of demonic entity writing these creepy kids' horror books.
Oh, I thought he was like V.C. Andrews, and it was just like a bunch of people writing them.
And his face was never a secret.
Again, cynical child.
I could have just gone to like the library and pulled up an old newspaper clipping on the big magnifying thing because again,
yeah, he wasn't hiding.
He wasn't hiding, right? And I want to say there was some kind of one of his books came out, and it was like the first Goosebumps Choose Your Own Adventure book. They tried to do that a little bit.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And at the end of the book was a face reveal of R.L. Stine, and it was just R.L. Stine with like devil horns or something like that. It was really weird.
Those big moles.
And then I think, did that happen? Because I haven't been able to find anything on it. I'm starting to think that this is some kind of fabricated thing that I just thought up when I was a kid. But maybe I could be wrong.
Now, when you say face reveal, you're flipping through the book, and if you pick the right answer, you get a picture of him on the last page?
Yeah.
Or it's just that was his author photo in the back of the book?
It was his author photo in the back of the book.
Okay.
And that was a game that I did myself. I didn't have to wait. I could have gone to the back of the book and been like, what does this asshole look like?
No. Grover taught me there's a monster at the end of this book.
There's a monster at the end of the book.
And you better be fucking careful.
I'll wait my turn. This sucks. This looks like you're having a bad time.
It's not that bad. I've been hit a couple of times, but it's mostly just a timing game.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, there was this idea that R.L. Stine was not of this world.
Get ready, dude.
Dude?
Get ready.
Dude? Are you ready to see R.L. Stine's face?
Is an eldritch horror.
Yeah, to like 3rd grade me, I was convinced that R.L. Stine was not a guy, that these books were being written by Satan.
He is nameless and eternal.
And it made it cooler for me. Knowing the books, the children's horror books were written by the devil made it so much cooler for me. I was like, this is badass. This is badass. I think you people are taking for granted how badass this is. Obviously, none of that was true. But it was on the list anyway. I had a coworker say to me, you don't look like someone that listens to Linkin Park. You look like you're someone that's in Linkin Park. And I don't really know what to do with that information.
Well, that's like an alt jab and an old jab.
A little bit, yeah.
Like, you don't look like you listen to him, but you look old enough to be in the band. You know.
I said back to him, I said, I don't look like I'm in Linkin Park. I look like I'm a member of an alt-right forum. That's what I look like.
Yeah.
And I don't, it's not great.
Look,
but I know what I look like.
If I didn't know where you were on January 6th, I would ask. I would have some questions for you.
If I was there on January 6th, soon I'll be released from prison, so whatever.
Recording live from Alcatraz.
A quote I heard the other day, this was on the list as well. I heard someone say, I want to fill you with so much DNA that it affects your 23andMe results. And I said, what the fuck? Why would you say that to someone?
First of all,
awesome.
That's not how DNA works.
That's not how DNA works at all. You can't rewrite someone's genetic code by dropping loads. Can't do it.
Not in that generation. It takes a couple generations.
Right. It's not an immediate shift.
Don't get me wrong. I could drop a few strategic loads and ruin your family tree, but, it would take some time.
So that was on the list. This next one on the list was written yesterday.
Okay.
I watched Jacob's Ladder.
Get ready, dude.
Dude? Dude?
I like that it's syncing up with
Dude?
like, every one of these on your list is like a level.
Get ready, dude.
Get ready, dude.
I watched Jacob's Ladder yesterday in its entirety. It's been a long time since I saw the movie. I remember there being the big money shot near the end where, spoilers.
Okay, the dog is jumping up right where I spawn, so if I move, he gets me immediately.
Yeah, you're effed.
Kind of effed.
Oh, it's only one of you has to stay alive, though. So
Right.
that's oh, there you go. Oh, it doesn't matter. Terrific.
No, I only have like 5 lives or whatever.
I like how sometimes you have underwear on your head and sometimes...
When you first come back, you spawn with underwear.
Okay.
I think that's your like grace period for you can't be hurt or whatever.
I'm in the grace period. You can't touch me. I said you can't touch me. I have boxers on my head.
Did you
All
not
right?
see the comical boxers? They're polka dots.
It's hilarious. Come on. You gonna talk to the guy with the $400 boxes on? Come on. Anyway, Jacob's Ladder. I remember the big one where he's rolling through the hospital, the dank, weird, like, insane asylum, right? That's the one that I remember. But I forget how throughout the movie there's also tons of other monsters and weird shit.
Yeah,
and
that's the whole thing
flashes.
is like he may or may not be going crazy and hallucinating all these trench coat tales and freaky monster things.
Yeah.
Anybody in there? Anybody home?
I forgot that it was chiropractic propaganda. You said the other day that I brought this up on the show previously.
You have a beef with chiropractors. We have talked about that before. Yes.
Yeah. I've dealt with 2 chiropractors, which is
I keep trying to switch between the other character, and every time I do, something jumps out and kills me. What's the button to switch?
Oh, select.
Thank you.
Yeah, select is how you switch. There you go. Now you're Butthead.
Thank you. I wanted to be Butthead.
Right? He's
Oh,
the best one.
I wanted to be... Well, mostly because he wasn't carrying a weapon, and I wanted to pick up a weapon for him.
When I was a kid, I thought Beavis was the best one because his name was Beavis and not Butthead. As I've grown older, I realized that Butthead's the brains.
You just realized Butthead's the brains?
I just realized playing this game
brains
earlier
is being generous,
Yeah.
but I know what you mean.
Yeah, just today I realized that.
Oh, I gotta throw
Oh,
apples
it's
at him.
oh shit, what's his name?
That's Hank.
Hank.
That's Hank Hill. Technically.
You boys whacking off in my
You
tool
both
shed.
not be whacking off in there.
Throwing broken apple cores at him. This is
I gotta
weird.
get out of this corner.
Poor guy's just trying to live. You know? Beavis and Butthead
Yeah,
are...
Beavis, can you help? Jeez.
Do something. He picked up some stuff. I saw him throw some stuff. There he goes. Every time an apple core gets close to him, he'll pick it up and throw it.
Okay,
It's weird that there's AI in this Super Nintendo game. But anyway, the scene where at the end his chiropractor breaks him out of the hospital, he kicks the door and he goes,
Jacob!
Sir, you're gonna have to keep your voice down.
Where's Jacob Stinger?
it's awesome. And then he's kind of rubbing him down after that. They're back in his office. He's making some passes at Jacob a little bit. Maybe we're rubbing him a little too long. You know?
Oh, yeah.
You know, talking about angels and demons and how demons are actually angels and you just got to let go, man. You just got to let go. I didn't realize that was foreshadowing to the surprise ending.
Oh, yeah, it's the big twist.
That's the big twist is like, what do you mean are you
Don't tell people.
Are you
Don't tell people.
chiropractor?
People may not have seen Jacob's Ladder.
Okay, I didn't say the thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't
tell
tell them what the twist is.
the big twist at the end, right?
Right.
And I knew the big twist at the end was coming.
Now I guess that as like the twist on all thriller movies.
Sure.
By the way, I'm like, is this a Jacob's Ladder scenario?
Maybe, probably.
Which a lot of movies do fit that description.
You got about a 60-40 chance of whatever thriller you're watching to be a Jacob's Ladder snenario.
Well, if you're watching, for instance, like The Santa Claus, it would be hilarious if that was the twist. Was that actually he just never left that rooftop.
The twist was in the beginning is that Santa Claus fucking died.
It's
he,
not.
He fell off that roof. He snapped his neck.
Look, you know the rules. It's not a Disney movie unless some authority figure dies in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We got him.
To set up the new authority figure. I get it. Well done. You killed Hank. And now you're going to whack each other off in the tool shed.
And then I'm going to go bang Peggy.
Oh, awesome.
Huh, we got chainsaws.
What a great image. Beavis just unhinged.
I love the passwords. We haven't talked about this.
Yeah,
but they're
whoa,
just,
yeah, woo.
they're just some
woo,
combination of that for the passwords. Just so dumb. Okay, here's the fishing mini game again.
I wonder if... dude?
Dude,
Get ready.
Dude, get ready.
Get ready, dude.
All right. So
right,
I can
do
go
it.
up and down with the hook, and I can go over with the hook. I know I'm supposed to grab stuff,
Hey, there you go. You got something.
but people will walk by too and fuck it up.
You can't catch the people.
Right.
Not supposed to
That
catch the
breaks my
people.
line, so that'll end the game regardless of whether I'm,
This reminds me of the bug game in the Lion King game where you're
Dog.
playing
See,
as
he got my line.
Yeah.
fuckhead.
You're playing as Timon and you're running back and forth catching the bugs on
that's
the
a good
platters.
one. That's hard, but it's a good one.
Highland Hospital. Are we gonna beat this game?
We're gonna get morphine, dude. Get ready. Get ready, dude.
Yeah. Anyway, Jacob's Ladder, big twist at the end. It's great. It's a goddamn triumph. What an incredible movie.
I'm gonna be Beavis for this one.
Okay.
Oh, buckets hurt? Okay.
Oh, good. Orderlies are throwing things at you.
And I have no weapon. We're just gonna go fast, okay, butthead?
I've always wondered what orderlies are really like, as I've never really dealt with an orderly.
Why can I stick my tongue out?
I've never dealt with an orderly in real life. Are they really like this? Or are they just mean?
What if I try to lick him?
Give him a kiss. Give him a tongue kiss.
Tongue
Kiss him on the
first.
mouth.
Tongue first.
I'm gonna kiss you on your hot mouth.
It's like licking, like two cocker spaniels.
The last thing on the list I wrote down today, I got a real craving for The Mask of Zorro, starring Anthony Hopkins and Antonio Banderas.
Hell yeah.
I haven't
That's a
seen
good
it-
one.
I
That's a
haven't
fun
s-
one.
I haven't seen it in a long time, and I want to see if it still holds up. Came out. It's after it came out, but it feels like The Phantom with Billy Zane. Same vibe.
Similar vibes.
Yeah.
I very much understand what you mean.
There's that mid to late '90s kind of
Oh,
like
cool.
old timey action. The Shadow.
Check it out. We're on a gurney and I got a water gun.
I love you're wearing a mask too. He's a patient.
Safety first. Oh, yeah. Awesome.
But yeah, those are the three that stick out to me: are Phantom, The Mask of Zorro, and The Shadow, starring Alec Baldwin.
Who knows?
The shadow knows.
His nose gets longer. He puts the mask on. He puts the red scarf on. Peter Boyle is his taxi driver. It's awesome. Oh,
I love Peter Boyle. He's
So
great.
good.
I miss him. Yeah. It was great whenever you'd see him pop up and stuff.
He just had like a direct line to my funny. I see him pop up and I go, "Oh, awesome, Peter Boyle."
Put on the reds.
But not the Rants.
When you're blue and you don't. All right. That might be what I watch. I might watch Young Frankenstein
That's
soon.
good.
That's a good one.
It doesn't really count as a Christmas adjacent movie, but there are Christmas adjacent movies. I saw a list the other day. This guy said The Hateful Eight was a Christmas adjacent
snowy movie.
It's snowy. Yeah.
Very
Lord-
cozy. Misery.
Misery.
Again,
Yeah.
a lot of snow.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, leading to any time after like September. Lord of the Rings is good. Fall, winter, all of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Any of the Harry Potter movies are Christmas movies. They all have a Christmas scene.
Yeah,
You know?
a couple of them specifically have Christmas scenes. I think one of them has like a Halloween deal, but yeah, the rest of them.
I would say I would say Prisoner of Azkaban is the most Christmassy Harry Potter movie out of the whole bunch. That one, it stuck with me a little bit for some reason. I'd say the second most Christmassy one is Order of the Phoenix.
Order of the Phoenix is a good one.
Yeah.
I actually really like that one. But I think maybe Half-Blood Prince is probably my favorite. I don't
For
know.
Christmas vibes or
No,
just in general?
Just my favorite Harry Potter
Yeah.
to throw on randomly. Sometimes I'll just watch that last little run of movies.
It's weird you say that.
You know.
Half-Blood Prince is the only one that I own on Blu-ray.
It's
The
the
rest
best
are
one.
just DVDs.
It's the best one.
Yeah.
I don't know. See, we're gonna slip in this puddle. Dragon, shoot me!
The bridge mix. The bridge mix. Not the cum on the hospital floor. Come on.
That is a lot of cum.
And that's water.
That's water. What
All right.
was
And
that?
that's cum. Oh, god damn it. That's on. Oh, and it's slippery.
He's like, ugh. He like reacts to it. It's like,
he slides through it and he goes, "Oh no, cum!
the water was cold when we slid through it. Why is this warm?
Why is there so much? How is there so much? How is there physically so much? I'm
see
baffled."
that? You see how I did that on my ass? That was impressive. Thank you, James.
These are janitors now, but they still look like orderlies.
We don't get paid as much as the orderlies. We're not gonna go soft on you.
We have beards. Notice our facial hair, our gruff appearance.
We're blue collar. God damn it. Oh shit. Are we gonna make this to the end? We're gonna make it to the end.
I mean, that's the idea. I'm going to play this game to its completion.
I love doing things to completion. Oh.
What the fuck was that? The tongue thing.
I still can't figure out how the tongue thing is useful.
This is barely a game.
No, this is not bad.
Yeah, okay.
You know what it is? We're invincible.
Oh, yeah.
So we're just walking through this like, this is barely a game. If you were having to fight for your life, this would be much more intense.
I wasn't going to say anything, but when I first started playing it, I kept dying a lot. Because it is... All the stuff is super cheap. It's all very difficult to avoid. If you're going to play this game and enjoy it, which is seeing it to completion... Turn on the invincibility code.
Completion.
Completion. What do you want me to complete? What?
We've almost completely devolved. So, do you have any recommendations before we get out of here this week?
Oh, make sure to go to extras on Disney Plus and click the full-length version of A Muppet Christmas Carol.
Correct. You need the extra song. You need the full uncut version.
You need it because you see Michael Caine acting with his eyes.
It's beautiful. It really is a good performance.
It's heartbreaking. It's amazing, though.
That's great advice.
That's my advice to you.
And we'll be back next week. What do you want to play next week? Something fun?
So it's a surprise.
Or something like this.
It's a surprise, but it's Kurt Russell adjacent.
Ooh, I love me some Kurtie Russell.
Oh, yeah. You're going to like it. Trust me.
Oh, God, yeah. All right, hit him with the music.
Yeah.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Bye-bye.
Face down, ass up.